Hello everyone, this is Vrushali, and in my last lectures we learn about the binary classification technique. I have mentioned all the videos links in below description box. Hope so everyone watched it. So in this session we will learn about the multi-class classification. So let's see. Okay, so what is meant by multi-class classification that we already learned? What is multi-class classification? They classify the elements into the different classes, or we can say that the multi-class classification having two or more possible outcomes. So unlike binary, it doesn't restrict itself to any number of classes, because in binary classification there is a restriction. There are only two number of classes, but in multi-class classification it generates two or more classes. See, there are some examples of multi-class classification. For example, classification of news in different categories, then classification of books according the subjects, then classification of students according the stream, right? So these are the examples of multi-class classification. Again, there is one example. See here. Suppose there is a sentiment analysis of person. So sentiment analysis means there is a sadness, happiness, then disgusting, depressed. So these are the sentiment analysis, and this is again example of multi-class classification. So let's see. Okay. So what are the algorithms and methods of multi-class classification? So see here, this is the list. These are the list of algorithms like a k-nearest neighbor, decision tree, naive Bayes, and random forest. We will learn these algorithms one by one in next sessions. Okay. So these algorithms are generally used in multi-class classification. And in multi-class classification, there are two methods that can be used for multi-class classification problem, that is one versus rest and one versus one. So let's see how exactly these methods are work. Okay. So the first method of multi-class classification is one versus rest. So one versus rest method can be used for creating multi-class SVM classifier. Means how many classes are there is equal to there are total number of classifier. Means suppose there are total three classes. For example, see here in this example, suppose email tagging. So email tagging means work, friends, family, hobby. You can tag any group for sending the email, right? So how many classes are there? There are total four classes: work, friends, family, and hobby. So one versus rest generate four classes for four classifier. Okay, means according to these four classes they generate the four classifier. For example, again there is a medical diagrams. For example, cold, flu, not ill, means there are total three classes. So one versus rest generate three classifier in this way. So let's take one example. Okay, now see in this diagram, in this given diagram, the particular diagram represent the total three classes: class green, class blue, and class red. So these three classes can be divided into the three classifiers. First diagram represent only green class and other values are 0 at the time. Next is blue class and next classifier is red class. Means according to classes they generate the three classifiers. Okay. So see in this right side diagram, this is your given data set. Okay. There are features and classes. Classes is your target output. So suppose the particular feature is x1, x2 and x3. So at that time your given class is green. Okay, in this way. Next, suppose a feature is x4, x5, x6. So these features included into the blue class. Next, x7, x8 and x9. So these features are included into the red class in this way. So in this way each and every class is having a particular features. So as per this data you need to generate this classification. So let's see. Okay, now see here in this diagram, the first diagram. Okay, so in this first diagram you need to generate a green class. Okay, green classifier. So as per your given data, see on left side is a given data and right side is a class green. Okay, so in these features x1, x2, x3, these features are for green class, so represent green as a +1. Okay, the next one x4, x5, x6. These features are for blue class, but we need to generate a classifier only for green class. So at that time it represents -1, right? So what to do? For all the green and green classes represent +1 and remaining classes are -1. Similarly, see in this above diagram the class blue. So at that time only blue features represent +1 and remaining features are -1. And similarly for the third diagram, class red. So at that time only red class represent +1 and remaining classes represent -1. Okay. So we need to mention +1 and -1 as per your training data or as per your given data set, right? So in this way, every classifier generate a +1 and -1 data, or we can say that class green is different, class blue is different, and class red is different. So that's why this kind of particular diagram is generated. So what is the concept of one versus rest? Total number of classes equal to total number of classifiers. There are three classes, three classifiers are there, right? Next. Now the next method is one versus one. So basically, one versus one classification used a particular formula for generating a classifier, and the formula is n into n minus 1 divided by 2, and n represent total number of classes. So by using this formula, they generate a classifier. So one versus one multi-class classification split a primary dataset into the one binary classification dataset for each pair of classes. For example, in previously one versus rest generate three different classes, green, blue and red, and one versus one used pair of classes. This is a main or additional thing in this classification. Let's see one example. Okay. Now see here, this is an example of one versus one. Okay. Suppose there are three classes, green, blue and red. Okay. So n equal to 3. And what is the formula in 1 versus 1? N into n minus 1 divided by 2. Means 3 into 3 minus 1 divided by 2. And answer is 3. Right? So there are total 3 classifiers are generated. And these 3 classifiers are into pairs of classes. For example, green versus blue, green versus red and blue versus red. In this way. There are pairs of classes. So see in this diagram, the particular data can be represented into the one versus one classification. Means pairs of data is there. First represented red versus blue, second one represented green versus blue, and third diagram represented blue versus green versus red, right? Means there are total 3 pairs of classifiers are there. So this is a concept of one versus one multi-class classification. So each binary classifier predicts one class label, but we input provide the test data as a classifier. We provide the given dataset as a classifier, right? So then the model with the majority counts is concluded as a result. So basically in pairs format they show the result. So this is a one versus one. Now there are some difference between binary versus multi-class classification. So see here, this diagram represent binary classification means two possible outcomes and multi-class classification means multiple possible outcomes, right? So what are the difference between this? See, in binary classification, only two class instances are present in dataset, and multi-class classification, multiple class labels are present in dataset. And binary classification, it requires only one classifier model, because there is only one classifier in between this, right? See here in this green line represent a classifier, there is only one classifier, but in multi-class classification there is n number of classifiers are there. See, green, blue, red means n number of classifiers are there. So one versus one used a particular formula to generate a classifier, and in binary classification they used confusion matrix for easy to derive and understand and for evaluation purpose. And in multi-class classification, confusion matrix is easy to derive but complex to understand. So this is an example of binary classification like email spam or not, predicting the gender based on height and weight. And the examples of multi-class classification is classes of fruit. So fruit means apple, banana, orange. There are multi-class classifications are there. So this is the basic difference between binary versus multi-class classification. So hope so everyone understood the concept of multi-class classification. So keep practicing and please subscribe the channel. Thank you.